Okay, so obviously this isn't a new thing, but there's something I've been noticing way more this NHL season than I ever have, and that's the benching of star players based on performance. Now, if you've been paying attention over the past month, you'll notice that guys like Jonathan Huberdeau, Johnny Gaudreau, and now Patrick Laine are all being benched in the third period for not performing up to their usual standards. Now, I'm not an NHL head coach, so I don't know exactly what kind of message they're trying to deliver with this, but I just feel like if you're a team that's out of contention and your top guys are struggling, you shouldn't be benching them to try to teach them a lesson, because obviously they're their biggest critics. I mean, Gaudreau and Laine probably are kicking themselves right now because they know they have a good roster and that they're underperforming. So why bench them in these instances and make them feel like their game isn't good enough when eventually water will find its level and these guys will score and get more points? Now, if you saw the headlines, Patrick Laine was a healthy scratch for an entire game, and I gotta say, I don't think I really agree with this. Laine has been injured for most of the season and he's missed a lot of ice time, so clearly it's going to take him a minute to get back into his true form and start scoring goals again. And by benching him, do you really feel like you're sending the right message to your team, or are you just making Laine feel even worse about his point production, even though it's not entirely his fault? Now, I'm a big Laine fan. I think this guy has some pure talent, and I also think that Johnny Gaudreau is an incredible hockey player, so I believe that both of these guys with time will find their game again, and I don't think that benching them for a third period when you need a goal is exactly the right idea. I mean, these guys know how to put the puck in the back of the net, and I know Columbus has had their troubles this year, especially with the early start of the season and Mike Babcock's drama, but I don't know, if you're not going to keep these guys on the ice and you clearly don't like their game, are they really meant to be in Columbus? I mean, this team isn't going to win a Stanley Cup within the next 3 years, and that's kind of going to be the prime for both of these guys. Johnny Gaudreau and Patrick Laine are your top paid players, and if you're not going to keep them on the ice, are you really doing your best to coach? Now, again, I'm not an NHL head coach, so I would love to hear what you guys think about this. Do you think that benching your top players is the right message for your roster, or do you think that these guys clearly know they're in a drought and they're going to turn things around, so by playing them more and more, eventually they'll get the puck in the back of the net? Let me know what you guys think about this. I would love to hear your thoughts. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.